Welcome to today's video about Salesforce Certified Platform Data Architect, Plat-Arch-201, exam. Salesforce Certified Platform Data Architect, exam overview. Who should take the Plat-Arch-201 exam? Key details for the Plat-Arch-201 certification exam. Salesforce Platform Data Architect exam objectives. Best study tips to prepare for the Plat-Arch-201 exam. 1. An architect needs to document the data architecture for a multi-system, enterprise Salesforce implementation. Which two key artifacts should the architect use? Choose two. A. User stories. B. Data model. C. Integration specification. D. Non-functional requirements. 2. Universal Containers has a legacy system that captures conferences and venues. These conferences can occur at any venue. They create hundreds of thousands of conferences per year. Historically, they have only used 20 venues. Which two things should the data architect consider when denormalizing this data model into a single conference object with a venue pick list? Choose two answers. A. Limitations on master detail relationships. B. Org data storage limitations. C. Bulk API limitations on pick list fields. D. Standard list view in line editing. 3. An architect has been asked by a client to develop a solution that will integrate data and resolve duplicates and discrepancies between Salesforce and one or more external systems. What two factors should the architect take into consideration when deciding whether or not to use a master data management system to achieve this solution? Choose two answers. A. Whether the systems are cloud-based or on-premise. B. Whether or not Salesforce replaced a legacy CRM. C. Whether the system of record changes for different tables. D. The number of systems that are integrating with each other. 4. Universal Containers, UC, is building a service cloud call center application and has a multi-system support solution. UC would like or ensure that all systems have access to the same customer information. What solution should a data architect recommend? A. Make Salesforce the system of record for all data. B. Implement a master data management, MDM, strategy for customer data. C. Load customer data in all systems. D. Let each system be an owner of data it generates. 5. Universal Containers uses Apex jobs to create leads in Salesforce. The business team has requested that lead creation failures should be reported to them. Which option does Apex provide to report errors from this Apex job? A. Use custom object to store leads, and allow unprocessed leads to be reported. B. Save Apex errors in a custom object, and allow access to this object for reporting. C. Use Apex services to email failures to business when error occurs. D. Use AppExchange package to clean lead information before Apex job processes them. 6. UC has millions of case records with case history and SLA data. UC's compliance team would like historical cases to be accessible for 10 years for audit purpose. What solution should a data architect recommend? A. Archive case data using Salesforce archiving process. B. Purchase more data storage to support case object. C. Use a custom object to store archived case data. D. Use a custom big object to store archived case data. 7. Universal containers, UC, has users complaining about reports timing out or simply taking too long to run. What 2 actions should the data architect recommend to improve the reporting experience? Choose 2 answers. A. Index key fields used in report criteria. B. Enable divisions for large data objects. C. Create one skinny table per report. D. Share each report with fewer users. 8. A Salesforce customer has plenty of data storage. Sales reps are complaining that searches are bringing back old records that aren't relevant any longer. Sales managers need the data for their historical reporting. What strategy should a data architect use to ensure a better user experience for the sales reps? A. Create a permission set to hide old data from sales reps. B. Use Batch Apex to archive old data on a rolling nightly basis. C. Archive and purge old data from Salesforce on a monthly basis. D. Set data access to private to hide old data from sales reps. 9. North Trail Outfitters, NTD, is in the process of evaluating big objects to store large amounts of asset data from an external system. NTO will need to report on this asset data weekly. Which 2 native tools should a data architect recommend to achieve this reporting requirement? A. Standard reports and dashboards. B. Async SOQL with a custom object. C. Standard SOQL queries. D. Einstein Analytics. 10. Universal containers, UC, is concerned that data is being corrupted daily either through negligence or maliciousness. They want to implement a backup strategy to help recover any corrupted data or data mistakenly changed or even deleted. What should the data architect consider when designing a field-level audit and recovery plan? A. Reduce data storage by purging old data. B. Implement an app exchange package. C. Review projected data storage needs. D. Schedule a weekly export file. Check the correct answers for each question. Subscribe Plat-Arch for more IT exam prep.